Right, good morning. Farmer Rob here with a little goat who might not have been. Because when I came down this morning, Mum was in a perilous position. She was calling out. She was in real trouble. The goat, the baby goat, had a leg back, and thankfully she's one of our bigger nannies, and I was able just to flick that leg forward and deliver the kid. So she's only having the one. That's all I can feel anyway. And anyway, there doesn't appear to be. She's still contracting, but I think that'll be the placenta actually. I'll just check her again, see if there's anything moved. But anyway, I was able to deliver that one. It's a little beauty, a little girl, and we're very, very pleased, and so is Mum. And she loves it, and she's looking after it, and it's already fed. So yeah, good morning to everyone. We're in the goat pen, which is gradually filling up. We've only now got one spare pen, so we either move some in next door, or we keep building the pens. So things are progressing nicely, and this is a lovely new addition to our little group. So Carol says good morning, Rob. Good morning to you, Carol. Guy Martin says good morning, Rob. Good morning to everyone. Moira says morning, Rob. Sarah says morning, Rob. And yeah, our little world keeps turning. The lambs keep coming. The calves are arriving fast. You know, the springtime is going ahead with or without the weather, and we would love some better weather, but at the moment it's a little bit dreary. But I think it's better from 10 o'clock onwards. So hopefully, people coming to the farm today will see it at its best. You know, with outdoor playgrounds usable and the indoor spaces attractive, and hopefully there will be. You know, there will be births that people can watch. You know, last Friday, people were able to watch a caesarean section being performed by David Melanie from the Yorkshire Vet, and everyone was up on the gantry in the roundhouse watching away. The lamb was born. It was alive. It was a moment of euphoria. It was a big boost to everyone who was watching, and that's what we try and do. You know, let people see what animal husbandry's, you know, all about. There's Primrose there having a breakfast, and you know, and just hopefully, you know, see the good and the bad, the happy and the sad, but hopefully more happy and good than the other way around. Rebecca says, I can see you all, excuse me, all live for a short while until I set off for work to watch on catch up later. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone who watches what we do. You know, it's only because we've built up an online audience and that it's given us the opportunities on TV and to promote the business and to get ultimately a nicer collection of animals. You know, and be able to invest in new bloodlines and all the things that we've done. Victoria says, good morning, welcome to our little one and congratulations, Mum. Leanne sent a particularly nice emoji, and Barbara says, morning, Rob, from sunny Dunoon in Scotland, here on holiday, but still watching you, thank you. And Leslie says, morning, Rob, gorgeous baby. And Valerie says, good morning, Farmer Rob. Harriet says, good morning, and it's a big good morning to everyone else, and it's great to see that little goat knows exactly where the teat is and is feeding away, you know, within half an hour of its birth. So yeah, this was when I had to intervene with it. I had a leg back, I got the leg forward, delivered the kid. It's not something you can always do, but she's one of the bigger goats, so she was roomier than the average, and I was just able to help her without having to go through a caesarean section, which, you know, it's something that you can do, and we do, but with a goat more than a sheep, there carries more of a risk. So yeah, it's a nice thing not to have to do if you can avoid it, and thankfully we were able to avoid it. So Jean says, I came to Candle Farm yesterday. It was fantastic. Thank you, Jean. There will be tickets available today. We've had some days when we've been sold out, unfortunately, which, you know, to our disappointment, because obviously we want to be there for everyone and maximising the holiday periods. But the wet weather has meant that the grass parking's not always been available, and that's been the stumbling block. Caroline says, good morning, Rob. What a lovely start to this morning. And Denise says, good morning, Rob. Lovely kid goat. Is it a boy or a girl? It's a little girl, and it's drinking away, dare I say it, like Dave on a Friday night. There she goes. Sheila's watching while she cleans out her guinea pigs. Excellent. Why not? I bet they're squeaking away. Give them some carrots, some cabbages. Sharon says, morning, Rob, and all the farmy army. Good morning to you, Sharon. Dawn says, good morning, Rob. Julie says, morning, Rob. Where's Dave? Still in bed? No, he's about. He's charging about on his JCB, which is what he does. Right, so let's have a little wander around the rest of this building, and then we'll have a little wander around other places. I've got my microphones today. I've got my gimbal. So I'm hoping we'll have a better quality of production. I'm extremely in pain. I'm just going to climb over this gate very carefully, because my back is absolutely broken, which is a consequence of lambing time. Ouch. Which I'm afraid is just gets to a point where it's a little bit too much. But anyway, we carry on, and as David said, it's just what we do. Once we were filming for Springtime, and Alan Skelton says, Dave, that was amazing. You know, you delivered that lamb, you did that, you did other, you know. And David just turned to her and said, Helen, it's what we do. And she never lets him forget it. Every time she says anything, she says, Dave, it's what we do. Sandra says, good morning to everyone. Andrea says, good morning, Farmer Rob. Have you seen that young Farmer Joe's parent has bought a farm? Wow. That's fantastic. So it really is young Farmer Joe. I must message him. Sound is low, Rob. Quick. I've got my microphone on. Let me put it a bit nearer. It's showing it's working, but right, Fiona, I'm looking forward to bringing the grandsons on the next school. See if I can find that again. On the next school training day, it will be the youngest first proper visit. Excellent. Look forward to seeing you. Anne Schulsted sent 250 stars. Thank you very much. Jacqueline says, Rob, have you had your Metacam? Sorry, couldn't resist. I just have, actually. I just took a big pink ibuprofen as I got out at car just before I started, so hopefully. And obviously I can only take them if I've had my breakfast, and I've had my breakfast. Sound okay here, says Shirley. Excellent. Right, let's have a look at our little donkey. Because it really is the most beautiful. Come on. Come on. Come on, Sooty says come and say hello. Come on. Come on. Sue Smith says, yes, Joe's news is amazing. His dad and Joe put a video on last night. Fantastic. What a wonderful thing for him. Gosh, that's exciting. So young Farmer Joe apparently has got his own farm. That is awesome. So we'll have to give him an animal as a present or something. We'll have to go down and see him. Tomboy says, morning Farmer Rob, just joined. What have I missed? Weather's so bad here in Halifax. Oh, heck. Well, it's no better here, I'm afraid. Julie says, ignoring you. It was to him, wasn't it? But he's got up now. He's starting to look now. Come on, come and have a word with us. Hello. Come on, little one. Liz says, hey up, Sooty. It's not Sooty, it's Sweet, says Jenny. And Ellen says, you sound like Sweet, not Sooty. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I sound like Sweet, that's good. Sheila says, Rob, it's Sweet that makes that noise. Come on. That's it. Let's see you, beautiful. And it's doing super well. Tracy says, Joe's farm will be called Hall Farm. Excellent. I bet it's called Farmer Joe's in no time at all. Linda says, morning, Rob. Joe says, so cute, beautiful donkey. Anna says, they look bonny together. They really do, don't they? It's such a relief after all the disappointment that we had for Raspberry, who incidentally is in the middle there looking absolutely resplendent. She's back to full health. Claire says, so proud of Farmer Joe, we all are. I'll have to give him a ring and find out the lowdown, but it's incredibly exciting, that. Tracy says, great news about little Farmer Joe. I'm not surprised, because he's got that passion, a passion to succeed, a passion for livestock, and a passion for people. You know, I think he's the full package, isn't he? Well done, Farmer Joe. Good luck. And that is so exciting. Jan says, good morning, Farmer Rob. Diana says, good morning, Rob, from cloudy and wet Nijmegen in the Netherlands, and sent 20 stars. Thank you so much. Greetings to Nijmegen. Sue says, morning, Rob. Morning, Rob. And Jenny says, Sooty whispered in Harry's ear. Patricia says, caring mum watching over a baby. And Alison says, lovely donkey family. They are. We're lucky to have them. You know, if you went out, right, with a lot of money tomorrow, you couldn't buy this because people wouldn't sell it. Becky sent 200 stars. Thank you. You know, literally, this number of miniature donkeys is unbuyable. They're a collection built up over a long period. Dottie says, good morning, Farmer Robert. Five the babies are looking good. Morning. Oh. Anne says, love the white band on the foal's nose. Yeah, it's a classic, isn't it? It's a classically marked donkey. Sheila says, lovely day here in Aberdeen. And Leslie says, morning, Rob. And the Farmy Army, I've been watching you all every morning of late, and the new livestock, thank you. Laura says, done nothing but rain yesterday and today in Wigan. Oh heck, have a pie to console yourselves. Wigan and Barnsley are the pie-eating capital of the United Kingdom. Does the baby donkey have a name, says Tomboy Nick Watson? Not yet, I don't think. So that's sweet, isn't it, that little kid talking to his mum. Good morning, Rob. What a lovely picture from Hereford. That's from Pauline. And Sam says, morning, Rob. Do we have any name suggestions for Little Donkey? It's a little girl. So please hit us with your suggestions. One of them will be picked up and used. You know, it's not a forlorn gesture. It's something that will be done. Right, I'm going to climb out of here. So pray for me. Because the problem we've got now, and it's getting beyond a joke, we're so desperate to get the JCB in here and get this place mucked out. But the fields, literally, are too wet to drive in and tip mucking. And all our dry, hard standing areas to tip muck are all used up. So we're literally, you know, in a semi-crisis, really. I mean, can it go on any longer? A great deal longer? You'd think sometime in the next month we'd have a little dry spell, but there's nothing going to dry out in 2 dry days. It's going to need a week, and it's going to need a drying wind and some sunshine, and I suppose, you know, it will turn around. We know it will, because it always does. But you start to lose a bit of faith when things go on for as long as they've gone on. But we can't have a long face. We've got to keep positive and hope that there are better days just around the corner. Let's just have a closer look at this little girl. So, name suggestions for this little mite. Yes. Oh. Silla's come to see you. Was it a surprise to you? It took us slightly by surprise. Farmer Kate found it and alerted David, who came down and took lots and lots of videos of it. And we're very pleased to have her, aren't we? So, any more comments? There's no comments coming through at the moment. Have I done something to upset it? Not sure. Is anybody still there? Is anybody there? Make us a comment, or if not, then the thing's not working. Here we are. Carla says, a lot of fields in Somerset are flooded and no sheep are outside. I'm not surprised. Angela says, beautiful. Sarah says, call her Hope. Angie sent 20 stars, thank you. She's always putting herself between me and the fall, and that's because she's clever and she's doing her job. But it's quite nice to see her, isn't it? So we'll just keep repositioning. Sarah says, good morning, Rob. Me and my partner came a few weeks ago and had a lovely day. Wonderful, thank you. Lulu for the baby donkey, says Pamela. Diane says, I like that. Anne says, I'm here. And Sandra says, lovely donkey fall. Excuse me. Pauline says, gorgeous donkey, I love donkeys. Stephanie says, April. 2,700 people watching. Please give us a share if you possibly can. We've already seen a newborn baby goat, which I had to deliver in dramatic circumstances this morning, but it was very dramatic. There was only me there, so you'll have to take my word for it, but it was as dramatic as it gets, and I managed to get it. Sound is good this morning, Rob, says Sylvia. It's because I've got my microphones on and I've got my gimbal working, and the tech side of things is going very, very well. Tanya says Rose. Patricia says, what about April for fall? And did anyone like our April Fool picture where Henry, David's son-in-law, mocked up Sean Bean's face on me and someone's face on David and said there was going to be a movie, and I think was it 1 minute after April Fool's Day had finished or something? So it turned out, it was a minute later, but I think then they said they'd posted it 2 minutes before. There was some conjecture. Jill says, fields here in Dorset very flooded. We have rain warning today. Oh no. Sarah says, Bambi is a good mum, very cute baby donkey. And Anne says, hoping to visit very soon with my 3 grandchildren. Fantastic. Pauline says, I enjoy your live broadcast and sent 99 stars. Thank you. Did Farmer Roger name his sheep, says Julia. Well, I spoke to Kate last night and it's already got a name. So we've been renaming and named sheep, and I've forgotten what its name is. So I'll find out from Kate later this afternoon, and we'll do a picture and post it, because we can't rename it. We can give it a second name, perhaps. Carla says that was funny. Sheila says it was funny. That must have been the dubbed picture, saying we were going to have our own film. Denise says, look at Mum slowly coming between you and that cracking baby. I think she's accepting now, isn't she? She's accepting of me. She's letting us watch now, but as long as we're not too close. Julie says I had to go out and come back in again. Debbie says, yes, I saw it. Still 2,700 people watching. Please give us a share if you possibly can. We're going to head on and look at something else. We'll have a look at Princess Aurora while we're here, who is a white Highland, who is growing really nicely. She belongs to Hetty. Please tune in to Springtime on the Farm. Starts on the 15th of April. And I was saying last week, and I think we probably just need to be a little bit careful around this, but as things stand, there's talk of a winter. There's no prospect of anything in the summer. Now, what I was meaning was, when springtime comes on, if you would like to see a summer programme and you see a post about it, then by all means post a comment saying, wouldn't it be great to have a summer programme? We would obviously jump straight on it if there was a commission, but maybe not go straight to Channel 5 at this stage and and sort of demand it. You know, maybe if springtime rates really well, and there's a feeling in the comments on social media that a summer program would be well viewed, then maybe that would be the time to ask if that's a possibility. But we're sort of keen not to be. You know, I think we just see if it goes well, if it rates well, and we'll know pretty much straight away. Then that's the time maybe to hopefully try and get something done over summer, if at all possible. So there's Princess Aurora. The other thing that, if it's possible, if anyone could do, if they see the truck, if anyone's got time on their hands and they see the truck on any of the programmes, maybe just message the people who lend it to us and say, truck looked great, or something like that. And it would just let them know that it had been on television. It's something we don't always manage to do awfully well. So if anything like that happened, then that would be fantastic. So but obviously, if everyone's busy, you know, it's not life or death. But if anyone had time, then that would be absolutely it. Right, so we've got Rainbow, who's bagging up. Can you see? And she's getting a new coat as well, which is rather nice. She looks really, you know, she's obviously pregnant, but she's trim, she's healthy, she's got a nice coat, and she won't be long. So, sound's gone quiet against us, Chris, Oek. Where's Dave this morning, says Jenny? I don't know. I saw him briefly early, but we'll go and find him in a minute. I just thought it's quite nice and peaceful down here, isn't it? There's no leaf blower, it's quite soothing. This is one of my heroes of the year so far, Lady the cow. Adele Tully, how's the weather? We're coming over this morning, looking forward to it. The weather has now stopped raining, and it's forecast from about 10 o'clock for the sun to peek through. Alison says, I'm coming to Barnsley today from Wales, and I'm visiting the farm tomorrow and Friday Supper Club. Excellent, welcome. Look forward to seeing you and catching up with you. Barbara says, having to use headphones to hear properly today, but the added advantage of that is I can't hear the others. Right, so sound is good here. So there's a bit of a mixture on sound here, isn't there? Natasha says, beautiful pony. They do respond to that noise, don't they? Samantha said, saw the video of Dave with Amelia and Holly's sister, and all I can think of is you tickling Dale's ear. He started to shake. I don't think it was fear. Lou says, Tina Marriott, thank you, working now. Shirley says, Farmer Joe's Garden Patch, that's a great name. And Sharon says, Adele for the baby donk. Thank you very much for the suggestion. Leah says, sound is fine for me, and Jane Green says, sound is fine. So these two little twin calves, Lady is now a milk machine. Jacqueline says, thank you for every video and live, Rob, and sent 150 stars. Thank you so much. And Rhea says, Alison Harris, you will love it. The Supper Club food is delicious, and you enjoy your time at Candle Farm. I have to say, and we do have some fantastically talented people, but the Supper Club menu is really, really to enjoy. You're very quiet even with volume up full, says Linda. So yeah, the Supper Club is fantastic. You will enjoy it, and I will be there myself on Friday night. Pauline says, can't wait to see the programme on the 15th of April. Bonnie for the baby donk said, someone, let's have a look. Gillian and Samantha sent 200 stars. Thank you, Samantha. Doris says, hi Denise, in Suck BC. I'm in Sannicton. Jill says, is the favourite sheep is Regina? She could be Queenie as well. Carol says, how's Snowdrop doing, Rob? We'll have a look at it, shall we? Right, let's keep moving. Let's up the pace. There might be something lambing, might there? I felt that tired this morning. I nearly I nearly wimped out and text Dale see if he'd do this broadcast. I'm going to go back to bed. But I thought, you go back to bed, what's it going to achieve? You know, you might as well be up and at it. And I feel fine now. But sometimes it's just a mental thing, isn't it? So again, nice and peaceful in here. There's Danny down there, looking cannonball out. There's someone else down there. Is that Emily or is it Amy? Or... Oh, it's what's her name? Is it Sophie, Danny?
Sophie,
Yeah. So Sophie's doing work experience. Sophie, who was lambing last week, is down with the Shire horses down there. So Danny's mucking cannonball out. We've got donkeys next door. We've got the bull. We've got all sorts, haven't we, in here? We've got lovely calves down here. We've got the dry cows next door. Dry cows are ones that are waiting to calve. These girls have got a calf each. And then we've got Bonnie with her calf, Morag, who's taking some time to come into a milk, with another heifer down there at the front waiting to calve. We've got Snowdrop, who's cudding and looks very relaxed, and the calf looks good. Got 5 cows in here at varying stages of pregnancy, and then they're not showing it, but there's 3 cows in there with the calves, so we'll have a look at those, see if I can sneak an angle from the other side. Oh, the little white calf's up now, look. So 2,800 people watching. Can we get to 3,000 is the question. Morning, Rob. Sorry I'm late, says Carol. Sylvia says morning, all from Wortley. Joyce says morning. Jan Samantha says, can you give me a shout out on my auntie Jan Broughton and my mum Judy Griffin? They lost their mum last week. Oh no. Awful. You can't read the rest of the message. And this is keeping them going, so thank you all. And that's from Samantha Ingram. So Jan and Judy, absolutely sorry for your loss. We hope you're doing as well as can possibly be expected, and we extend that to everyone who's suffered loss recently. You know, it's an awful thing, isn't it? And that's just sometimes how life is, and it's incredibly difficult. Pauline says, can't wait to see you on the TV on the 15th of April. My birthday too. And Bridget says, morning everyone. Sorry, I'm late. Linda says, sorry for your loss. And Mandy says, all the cows look so peaceful, just chilling this morning. What we're looking forward to now with these cows is once this better weather comes, then we'll all be outside. I mean, probably not these 5, because we'll probably carve them down inside and then turn them out after this calf. Our new embargoed bull over there will no doubt be playing his part. Christine sent 100 stars, thank you. Lee says, morning Rob and Danny, or should I say Daddy Daycare. And Lynn says, morning Rob, I've just spent the last 25 minutes watching the wrong thing, awake. And Anne says, saw you guys chasing ducks on the telly the other night. Oh, with that Stormzy and Donald. So here's Danny with a bit of feed for Bonnie. It's a good job he's a good climber. She's keen on that food, isn't she? She wants it. And that's what's getting her milking. And look at these 5, they're all thinking, I wish I had some of that, but we've got to watch their condition because they're all carrying calves. We don't want the calves to grow too big. So Danny is a meticulous feeder. He knows exactly what they want. He updates the board. He's really keen on getting it right, and for that we very much appreciate him. Leslie says, morning Rob, good to sow everything. Fiona says, we have 3 family members with birthdays today. Sister Pam, niece Eve, and my stepmom-in-law Lil. Happy birthday to you all. And Christine says, morning Rob. So Danny's now fed Bonnie. Morag will be very pleased because that will help her milk production. What's Snowdrop getting, Danny? Mention it to Wade, see what she's better on. I think she's coming better now. But I think she does need feeding because she does need to make milk, but yeah. Well, we'll keep going with that then for the time being, and we'll make a plan. Right. Jacqueline says, new supporters, if you enjoy Cannon Farm, give Farmer Joe a follow. And he's a young up-and-coming farmer. Cannon Farm had him visit. Visit and giving him advice. His parents have just bought a farm. Fantastic! I'm so pleased for him. That's wonderful news. I was only texting him yesterday. Sharon says it's not. Anne says okay. Got to go. Bye, lovely bunch. So 2,800 people watching, and Emily and Sophie are down there with the horses. So Danny and Emily will be very pleased because they've got an extra high quality pair of hands helping this morning, which has got to be a bonus. So Danny is now getting mobbed by the donkeys, and he's again mucking out the worst of it. Shelley sent 20 stars, thank you Shelley. Shirley says yes, Joe's garden patch. Joan said good morning Robert and Danny and all at Cannon Farm, and Carol sent 100 stars. Mary says good morning all. And Leslie says, I think we've had desperate weather here in the south for ages, but nothing like you had. Cannot believe it's 3.5 months into the year and hardly any sunshine. You must be pulling your hair out trying to arrange your stable, all the heavier animals. I bet you can't wait till they're out in the fields. Exactly that, pretty much that. You know, I mean, it's relentless for Danny's done. You've shoveled some muck this time, haven't you, Danny? You've shoveled some muck this winter.
Yeah, just a bit, yeah.
I'm just saying, there's no prospect with the weather forecast of it getting any better.
No.
Danny, show us your new workwear. What do you think to it?
It's quite good, actually.
Do you like it?
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah. So yeah, Ridgeline have done us a great deal on workwear for the whole team, keeping them warm and dry. And smart. I think it looks a far more corporate image than you know. When David and I were back in the day, then we just used to wear our old going out clothes. You know, that's what farmers did. You started off with your best clothes, you went out in them, and as you got older, you started working in them. So yeah, that's how times have progressed. And now you have specific workwear, don't you? So 2 little baby calves there, super cute, and doing well. Just zoom on them. 2,800 people watching. Thank you so much. 2,868 stars. Please give us a share to try and push us towards 3,000. We will be driving round to the roundhouse. There may well be a live birth. We're going to go and check. Sue says, morning Rob. We might find Dave. Morning Rob, Dave and Danny. Is everyone. Lovely to see all the animals. We've had nothing but rain. Janet says, I used to love watching my dad turn out the cows in spring for the first time. There's nothing more magical than seeing them gallop off like crazy demons, is there? They're absolutely fantastic to see. Jan says, will there be new merchandise for Supporters Day? I'm pretty sure that Nikki and Anita and Jenny will be dreaming up something fabulous. So I'll not spoil any surprises, but I've heard talk of things. Sally sent 150 stars. Yeah, please, if at all possible, if you're interested in coming to Supporters Day, I think it's something like the 11th or 12th of May, then please give us a razzle. Please come and see us. And you don't actually have to be a supporter to come to Supporters Day, but hopefully there would be enough joy in being a supporter for not a crazy amount of money, and we very much appreciate the investment that people make. But you know, the more supporters get, the more, you know, we're looking to, if we can, to do the 3 big shows: the Royal Highland, the Great Yorkshire, and the Royal Welsh. Now, we're not committed to the Royal Welsh yet, but we would love to go. If we can make things around availability work, then the big 3 with some of our best animals would be exciting. And you know, we will be doing supporter broadcasts from all those, as well as main page broadcasts as well. So hopefully we can have a load of fun, maybe win a rosette or 2, and further the name of Cannon Hall Farm while we're living our best lives. So exciting times, and you know, and it's David's pretty dynamic in terms, you know, it's not for the faint-hearted to lead a bull around a ring, or, you know, trot a shire horse out, you know, like Ruth and David do, and Philip. You know, we've got some courageous individuals who are prepared to have a go, and it's because they're prepared to have a go that we can go to these places, and it's because you people become supporters and you know, subscribers and things, that we've got the ability to do it. So it's a nice situation to be in. You know, new territory, testing yourselves in your 50s is never, you know, isn't something that's always been done, but why not? You know, it's life is only around once, isn't it? And these are opportunities that we didn't think would necessarily come our way. So Dan is showing Sophie the whys and wherefores. We've got grass growing in abundance, but we know that if we put, you know, say if we put 10 sheep in that paddock, it'll be as muddy and wet, and they'll be, you know, in no time at all. So we've been just thinking, oh, let's give it another week before we put them out, and then another week, and all of a sudden another week's gone by, and you're no further on. So we might just have to bite the bullet at some point and put them out. The new playground's gone down really, really well. It's been fantastic to see children and adults of all abilities playing together in our new play space. And I took Nellie up yesterday. We'll just have a quick word with Dick, shall we, and Colsey while we're here, and show you some of the work that they're doing. Because again, they're getting down and dirty in the undergrowth. And they're making everywhere look a little bit neater and tidy, and that's what we're trying to do, just tidy up all the corners. Elaine's come forward, who's one of the people who works the leaf blower in the morning, with some ideas on how we can make it better and neater, and I'm going to have a look at those today and see if we can get that going. Nigel is never far from our thoughts. No, an absolute gentleman, countryman, and a great friend, and he will always be remembered while we've got breath in our bodies. So yeah, we're always mindful of that. So this is the plantings that Dick and Colsey have been tidying up, and they're down here now. So. And this is the new better access walkway for the sheep racing arena. Morning, Steve. Dick, just a thought.
Yeah.
We're about putting some edging boards in there and a little hard standing pad. Yeah. You know, anywhere that there's wear like that, you could just some boards in, couldn't you?
Well, that's worth spot, isn't it?
Yeah. How's it going? Yeah. Do you spend a lot of time in woods like this, skulking about?
Yeah, I try. Yeah.
How's Steve?
Bit ropey with beer.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, that's it, you have to go.
Well, it's Monday now.
I know, it takes me two days to get over a good session.
I'll just interpret that one. He's a bit ropey with beer. You were out Saturday afternoon, That means he was out Saturday afternoon at the pub. It now takes him 2 days to get over a good session. So I'm glad that we're giving you a chance to rehabilitate. A bit rough. Where did you go? Round Barnsley? Best day's boozing he's had in a lot of years. He went round Barnsley. It's much changed, Steve, isn't it? You enjoyed it then?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's why lots of people couldn't eat about it.
So Barnsley's on the up. Excellent. Yeah. Well, I think your point you make is right. I think a few people from Barnsley had sort of given up on the town centre a little bit. Do you? Yeah, a bit run down. And now it's been invested in heavily. And people like Steve. Dick, are you a town centre goer?
No.
Have you got that for Karen? Is that a bunch of flowers you've got?
Yes. About all she's getting.
Oh, that's mean. She deserves better.
Yeah. I know she does.
I know she does. Paula says, it's such a shame, absolutely agree, more awareness needs to be raised. Hillary says, I've been a supporter since lockdown and I've never seen Nigel. Is there any video footage of him, please? We didn't do a lot of videos then. There's I think, was it? It's not far off the anniversary of him passing, Dick, is it?
It's coming up, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, maybe we could post a picture on the anniversary. And he was a good man, wasn't he?
Yeah, all right, Nigel.
And sadly missed. Vanessa says, yes, the other mic is much louder. So Dick's mic is louder. Wearing gloves might be an idea for working in woodland. They don't make them like that anymore. Look at that. What a man. Whereas Dick's doing some lighter work, some gentler duties.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aren't you? You're picking your jobs a little bit here, Dick.
No, we ought to have a little cheaper here.
Yeah. Why don't we get
ideal.
one?
It'd been a lot better.
Yeah, why don't we get one?
Well, I kept saying it.
Shall I get Julie to get one?
Well, we want some. You know, they never lost, are they, cheapers?
Leslie says, when we visited Canada 2 weeks ago, see lovely people, animals, we popped into Barnsley, £3 a pint. Right? So that's not bad, is it?
No.
Kerry says, hello from Illinois, USA. Hello to you, Kerry. And David says, maybe call the Donkey Fall Nigella. That's a shout. Tanya says, I've worked down a mine. Tanya says, he's worked down a mine, he doesn't need gloves. Is that right, Steve?
Yeah.
Did you wear gloves down at pit?
No.
I bet you had one of them donkey jackets.
Oh, I didn't begin.
NCB.
Yeah.
I bet you had 10 or 12 at home.
I'd have a few.
He'd have 10 or 12 jackets, at least 20 pairs of wellies.
Too warm to wear jackets, really.
Were it hot?
Yeah, it's down in Silkston, so you can wear that.
Silkston seam.
Yeah.
Right.
You only have to wear the shorts, don't put the shoes to it.
And you've said before, best days of your life.
Ah, brilliant. Oh, it's 2 hours out Saturday.
Oh, your old mining pals.
Mining mates, yeah. Yeah.
Right. Excellent.
We'll have some fun emptying that trail. This is the thing, if we had a cheaper, we wouldn't have to deal with it again.
I know, but it's good, shoulda, woulda, isn't it? You should have ordered one.
Well, I'd mention it, but since.
Well, do you want me to order one?
Well, it wants to be on top of its game, doesn't it?
That's it, you'll end up... And how often will we use it?
Well, quite a bit.
Will
yeah.
we?
Oh, yeah. I think so.
Well, and how would it be powered?
Well, you get a little petrol bunk, can't you?
No.
No point getting electric.
Well, I'll get Julie to look at it, Dick.
We'll look into it, because
Yeah.
there's a long way to go.
Right.
They're everywhere, this trimming, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, there's all car park, isn't there?
You're not climbing in, you like that.
I'm not going to press it down. I think it'd be even harder to get out.
Just get rid of it and bring it back.
Well, we are going to do it, but it's getting it out. We'll get it out.
We'll only get out of it when you press it
If we
down.
had a little chipper here, just throw it in and...
Mandy says, up the miners, 5 generations of pit lads in my family. Yeah.
Bring back the good old days.
Yeah, bring back that. Well, the problem is, Steve, you can't bring back the good old days, can you? you've got to make these the good old days, and it's hard because you know when you've harked back to a time that was enjoyable and glorious, and then yeah, it's difficult. Yeah. Right. 2,900 people. I'm going to go and see if we have any lambs, Dick. I'll take my microphone back, please.
Oh,
Thank you very much for your contribution. I'll leave that microphone on there as well and see if that makes for a better sound. I will speak to it, Dick, yeah.
Because we're not going to get all this one up to digging them sacks in.
No, but if every morning you had an hour and a half at it or something, with a chipper, you'd soon get there, wouldn't you?
And just blow it back in, wouldn't you?
Right. Right, I will get you chipper, Dick.
Yeah.
You've heard it here, 2,800 people as witnesses.
Good.
Right?
Yeah. I'll hold you to it.
Well, you won't need to hold me to it, I'll get you a chipper.
Yeah.
I can see the benefit. And then we can put the goodness back into the soil. And the trees will flourish because all that's they've given is then going back to the land.
There's a long way to go yet.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see.
It wants to chip up to like 4 inch, doesn't it?
Yeah. I can see it's too much for you, Dick.
But it's not too much.
I can see Steve's the one who's powering on, even when he's beer badly.
Yeah.
He says he'll be all right by tea time. I'm hoping you're all right before then. Oh dear.
We could do with some chipping here anyway.
You could?
Come on.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Right, see you in a bit. 2,900 people. Can we get to 3,000? Let me just move that. I don't want to bang my glasses, you see, on the... So Dick's got himself a chipper. And we're just trying to make everywhere a little bit tidier. We're going to... I'll leave the car there. We'll nip through it a bit quicker. So here is the playground. I want to have a quick look. I was on here yesterday with Nellie in the rain, and she didn't want to come in. I said, "Look, we're getting wet." She said, "Well, I've got a coat, Grandad." So I thought, I can't really argue with that. And it's a fair playground now, this. And it's very exciting. And it's brand new, so... And you can see down at the bottom there, area after area of fun to be had in our new playground. Look at that. There's David down there. Area runway, swings, climbing frames, it's good. Wooden floor. This looks like wood chip, but wooden floor, rubber floor. It looks like wood chip, but it's rubber, and it's very bouncy. And if anyone falls, it gives them the best chance of not sustaining serious injury. So, so yeah, we're more than excuse me, we're more than quite pleased with it. We're very pleased with it. And it's lovely to see it being so well used and enjoyed. Need a few more bins about the place. Right, so roundhouse we go. And see what's happening up here. I've got my extra long gimbal on, which is a manoeuvrable stick, about 18-inch long, so I can get a bit more dexterity about me, the bits I can film and see. I'm hoping the microphones are working okay. I've got both of them attached to my body warmer. Well, that is a lot of hair there. Oh dear. Unless that's to do the whole place. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 sheep. They're not going to eat all that. Oh wait. So we've got a little triplet there, still. Who's shouting? Maybe that you at the end. Look at them little lambs. Nellie was playing with them yesterday. She was running around in the pen and they were chasing her. Look at them. Claire says that's rather a big pile. Look at that. Lindy says morning Rob. Linda says yes they are. 082 says Lulu. Look at that lamb. What a magical sight. Oh, new arrival down there. Fabulous. Just a oneer, is it? So that's a new arrival. Lots more ewes and lambs in here. Lots more ewes and lambs in those pet lambs there now. I'm going to pick the 6 best drinkers and put them in this thing here, and they can be just fed on one of those bottle racks. Try and make things a bit quicker for the guys. But they're all pet lambs, look, can you see? They're all bottle fed. That's not an inconsiderable exercise in time. Morning. You like it? Loud and proud. They're admiring me gimbal. See that? David thought I was going to pan around and talk to him, and I just turned away from him like that. Watch this.
Nice to see you've got it working.
No, I was going to snub you. Oh, he's gone now. Right. As is it a boy or girl, that Dutch?
It's a given.
Ah.
She lost one, unfortunately. It had a lot of fluid.
Right. So, who have we got this morning? We've got Charlotte.
Hello.
And are you all right being on Facebook?
Yeah, that's fine.
And who's your friend, Charlotte?
This is Morgan. Yeah.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Oh, and she's from Aberystwyth.
Yeah, I'm from Sheffield.
Oh, right. Oh.
I went to Aberystwyth once.
Once.
I did. It's a great university.
I went there once.
No, we went there because we were doing our Bishop Burton had a like a quiz
You went to
team.
Bishop Burton.
Yeah.
And you were in the quiz team?
No, I was supporting him.
I can't believe you went to Bishop Burton.
But I did get a question nobody else got.
Asking Brian all the way.
Exactly. Did you go to Askham
I
Brian?
went to Asking Brian.
I lived in Worsborough Dale. Every
Oh, yeah.
every dormitory is called after a dale.
Oh, is it?
And I was in Worsborough Dale in
That's
that.
fitting.
Yeah, there was Arkengarth Dale. There was, all the
They've
different
definitely
dales of
changed names since
Yorkshire.
then.
Have they?
Yeah. I think I was in Coverdale for a bit.
Ah, Coventry. Yeah, that's
yeah,
it.
it's
Yeah.
still the same then.
There was a Worsborough Dale,
No,
and
it's
I
not
was in there.
You
No
might
way.
knock the block down, Rob.
Ah. So
Yeah, years since I
Aberystwyth,
was there, though.
what's it like
It's quiet.
Quiet.
Quiet? It wasn't quiet when I was there.
compared to Sheffield? It's quiet.
Yeah, Coventry.
Yeah. But it had a massive, I seem to remember, it won't be the same.
Oh God, that's lucky.
It had a massive,
It slipped out of my hand and grabbed
kind
his
of
coat.
student halls, not halls, but it's like the bar. The bar was vast. It was a big bar.
Did you get beyond the bar?
It was good. It was good. A hell of a night.
Hell of a night.
Yeah, we camped out in the dormitory.
Oh, did you get a girlfriend there?
No, I'm not saying anything.
I thought you did. No.
Not saying anything.
Oh, right.
Um,
Right.
But I didn't take a sleeping bag. So when I got back to where we were sleeping,
Right.
there was a spare one on the side, so I nicked it.
Charlotte, I figured a hell of a night meant something more than than just a good night. What?
It was a hell of a night.
What
Hell of a
happened on this
night.
hell of a night?
I can't really say because it was really bad.
Oh, Dave.
I'm not saying.
That's bad, that. You tell me later.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll find out, Rob.
What do you say on supporters?
I might save it for next book. If you leave it there.
Oh God. Caroline said it's got a good vet school now. It's very intriguing. That I don't even know what he's on about there.
That is mysterious.
Yeah. Will did 3 years day release with Bishop Burton. And Ria says hi, Farmer Dave. Carol says my son went to Aberystwyth University. Ewan Griffiths. Sorry, Rob, got to go now. Personal training. Have a great day, Sarah. Personal trainer.
One of the questions that was asked that
Yeah.
nobody got was, do you want to join in on this one? What is the
Stand
tallest?
stand next to each other so we can.
What is
Morgan, is it Morgan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the name.
Morgan? What is the tallest breed of cattle in the world?
Have a guess, Morgan. You might as well have a guess.
Good players.
It's Italian.
Italian.
Does Charlotte know? Let her
Ta-
play.
Tallest breed of cattle in the world. It's Italian.
I don't know. No, I don't.
Gillian says he must have got lucky. Now, does that mean got lucky in the sense that I'm possibly thinking, or got?
What have
Don't
I
look at
started?
me.
What have I
Why am
started
not
with it?
being-
We're on the quiz question. We're on the quiz question.
No, but I didn't know if it meant got lucky with the answer to the quiz question, or got lucky.
No, I knew the
in
quiz
any
question.
other way.
I knew the quiz question
Right.
because we used to keep them.
Did you?
That's how I knew. So how would you pronounce it, Rob?
Kianina.
Yeah, Kianina.
So it was a gift from God. That question.
It was
because
the
breed we
white
used to breed.
and the literally
That big.
very leggy.
Never
Yeah.
heard of it.
Well, they didn't last
3,000 people watching.
right.
Hey.
And then there was another
got that.
question. I can't. What was it now? Anyway, I got another one right as well that nobody else got.
I did that quiz the other week.
Yeah,
Chemical element. It was W. Tungsten, if anybody's wondering.
tungsten.
Oh, there you
Chemical element that's W.
Oh, Hillary has got a question.
Yeah,
Why is there such a massive haystack in this pen?
go. Why is there a big haystack?
because
Have you seen it, Charlotte?
I've seen
You-
it.
yeah, because there's no hay in the next pen, right? There's no hay in that feeder. So what we're going to do is going to put that in there.
How does it make you feel, Charlotte?
Hang on a minute though.
Trying to be
What
helpful. No,
what have
he's
I
been
done in
very
the
helpful.
what have I done in those 2 pens over
You've
there?
like done all the hay for me and things. He has been helpful. I'm not going to fault him this morning.
Yeah, but that haystack there, I'm going to put into the empty pen, and put some in
Oh,
the
if you're
thing.
going to do it, that's fine.
Well, I did the other.
Right, that's all right then.
Yeah.
Can we watch you do it?
Of course you can.
Go on then.
Come on then.
I think he'd have done it anyway, Charlotte, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would have done. I just moved it.
Yeah. That's a big pile of hay, Dave.
I know, but there is no. There's literally no hay in these 2 pens. So I'm just going to do this. That's it.
It's nice, eh, isn't it?
Lovely hay.
And don't give them too much, just to try and get rid of it. Oh, you're wanging it, look. Don't lose the... Is that mic well clipped on, says Sue?
It is. Well,
Lorraine says be careful of your microphone.
it's not clicked on that well. This feeding round lark is easy.
It's feeding around like
Good job I've got long legs.
Me and Nelly did this yesterday.
Right,
Is that
that's
to
there.
bed all the pens down?
Yeah, and then I'll put the hay here. And job's a good one.
What if we need this pen?
What do you say?
What if we need the pen?
We'll build another.
Right. Have we any, seriously, have we any more hurdles? Because we could do with some more.
Yeah, there's some. Have you used all them that were
They're
there?
all used them now.
Used all them that were there?
Yeah, apart from real dogs.
Well, we've got the dogs then, haven't we?
Have we any more up at Back Wood?
No.
No.
Pretty sure we haven't.
Geraldine says, I'm enjoying the live today. Thank you, Geraldine.
I'm loving it. Getting to do some manual work.
I'm loving it.
I'd rather. I mean,
Are you going to put some of it through here, Dave?
I am. But I'm just going to fill this up first. Look, it'll take more. It's like storage.
Come on, girlie. Come on, Flower. Let me get through here. Come on.
Oh, come on, Flower.
Come on. See, why won't she get up? Come on. Come on. Come on, girl. Is she alright?
She's got a bad foot.
There's a little lamp. This is the two little lambs that were racing about yesterday. Swang it in there, Dave, and I'll drop it into the... Just hold them steady while I climb on.
I got you.
Oh, don't knock me over.
I got you.
Oh, God.
Go on. I got you. Just don't slip
my
now.
God. Oh, my God.
Let me hold this, right? Get off me. Get off.
Oh, God. Thank you.
Oh, God.
That was tricky. So, what we're going to do is pop a bit in each
I'm going to put that straight in that feeder because it was a nice solid lump.
There we go, Flower. Bit for you. That's a super cute little lamb, that one.
So this big pile of hay is soon gone, hasn't it?
Yeah, it was just the right amount, Dave.
Thanks.
I've done that one.
I've done this one.
All right. There we go, beauty. I must admit, they're better with too much into it. Absolutely.
You got enough here now? If I pile the rest up in that pen?
Well, we need some for the other side of this, Dave.
Yeah. What do you want though? Have you got enough?
I haven't got enough on me
No,
now.
I'll give you a bit more then.
There, so we're pretty full, aren't we?
Right?
I've got my duck quacker. 3,000 people still watching. Can you remember what Roger's favourite sheep is called? Kate said it's already
Queenie.
got a name.
What is
It's already
it?
got a name. I can't remember. David's got a phone call. I suspect it's the same person who was just ringing me.
Hi, Richard.
Margie says, good morning, Robert Dave, you are busy.
No,
And Linda says, you too.
no, we haven't.
Ah, crazy.
He's got his
I don't know about crazy, but... has he fed
Yeah.
that one?
Okay, see you then. Bye-bye.
Are you coming back down here again, Dave?
I've just got... yeah, I am.
There's these pens want some. So what we're going to do, turn more out today or not?
What's the forecast?
Well, it's mixed. It's not today. It's quite good from now onwards.
Well, it's not bad.
It's just whether the lambs are ready.
If I were to, well, that's the only other thing. Are they ready?
Here, Dave. A bit more on that.
That's it.
Excuse me. The question is, are these lambs ready for the Great British weather?
We don't have to turn them all out, you know. It's like that one. You wouldn't think that was the strongest in the world, would you?
It's not bad.
I mean, it's a wig.
That's that one. Can you remember when it was first born? It couldn't stand. It's done really well.
Yeah.
Come on then, let's have a look at it.
Right.
That's the question. Are they ready?
Well,
and how desperate are we for room?
it depends what you do, because you could mix those few sheep in with there, and then you got another turnout pen. And they've got molasses. They've got lots of hay. Done them nicely.
Are we at a point where we can do that?
I'd say so. Because you could always take a few and put them into that one, you know. But those, you just walk through the gate and they're in there.
I'd sooner them be strong enough. What I'd like to do is start putting these pet lambs into sixes. You know, if they're strong drinkers, and we can just feed them with them bottles of rack.
So what all I'm saying is those, you could take a few out of there.
I wouldn't take them anywhere.
All right, then move them into there. Then.
Yeah, that's a better.
But what I was suggesting is them into there, walk them through, and then that's
these are high dependency. These.
Yeah, but you just put high dependency. What would you call it?
Well, that's a turnout pen, Dave. It's no different, is it?
Well, I'd say there's less room there.
It's exactly the same.
It appears to be less.
It's exactly the same. Unless the segments are different.
No.
Charlotte, you know when you're bottling these,
Well, you've got an extra pen in here. You've got an extra pen in this one.
so there's less room in that one.
Yeah, that's why I was saying.
Just build another pen on there.
Yeah, okay.
When you're bottling these, can you pick out the 6 best and put them in a pen on their own, and then you could just feed them with a rack then?
Yeah.
Are the 6 at that standard yet, do you think, or not?
Honestly, I don't really do it.
The,
There is some that do come to it, because they have been like putting the rack in,
yeah.
and then some of them will go to it, so I guess like when we feed them next,
Well, can
we'll
you, if
see
you,
which ones go to it and then put them over.
yeah, and that way it might just mean we can concentrate more on the lesser lights.
Yeah, yeah.
So, should we run them out then, David, into here? Are we happy to do it?
Well, I'm happy to do it. Shall we? And then I'm going to have to dash because I've got stuff to do, unfortunately. So you happy with that?
We could lose that
Well,
pen.
why don't we do it later on when we need the space?
Yeah, we could lose that pen at the end, probably, couldn't we?
You
Just
know,
give
when
them a
we
little
really
bit
need
more.
the space.
Yeah. Well, we have a pen or two. Yeah, go on then.
Let's do it then.
So that's our next plan.
Yeah, because you might have 3 of these at lamb, and then all of a sudden it's not a big thing to take.
So what we're going to do,
there.
folks, these loose sheep here are going to come out of here to leave as a turnout pen. We're going to bring them into here. We're going to take 1 pen down at that end, just give them a little bit more room,
Yeah.
and then we should be able to cope.
Well, that pen will
Is
go
that lamb
into
in
it.
there, or is it just uncomfortable?
Which one?
That white one there, look, on its side.
It looks like.
Unless it's got a sore foot. Looking at that one, guys.
You got it right last time. You sent me into a pen.
I'm not saying that is lambing. It's just one worth looking at. She might just be in a funny position.
No, Rob.
So nothing happening there. Sounds like a plan, says Mandy. It does.
When you get here, Rob, there's a lot of space.
Yeah,
They'll easily fit in, even with that pen.
yeah.
There's more room than you think, actually.
And there might be odd ones that we could put into high dependency.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
say if there's 2 of them that are a bit on poor side,
Yeah.
it wouldn't hurt for another. So Charlotte and Morgan are making a plan.
Is it a good plan, though? Or is she just talking about riling sheep? Yeah. There you go.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I'm really bad with these. I play with them and get told off. So it's like click them. Well, like I just like to fiddle with it.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I'm not talking about Rowland sheep at all.
Don't turn it off, Charlotte.
I'll try not.
There is an on-off thing.
Oh God. I don't want to be responsible for this.
Right, I'm going to go and move my JCB, and then I've got a bed up there, yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
So, lovely chatting to everybody, and Aberystwyth, hell of a night. See you later.
So the Aberystwyth story rumbles on.
I'm going to get it out of him.
Yeah.
I'm really curious now.
Yeah, he'll do it before you know it. He'll have done a video on supporters show. There's no doubt
Can't
about
keep it to himself.
Yeah. Right. So
Can I give you that back?
you can, Charlotte, if you don't want Tic Tac. Right. So let's. Here we go. Take a quick look at this lamb. Now David was saying that this one had 2, but one did not survive, which is tragic. So let me just move that microphone away from my glasses so it's not making a clickety-click sound. So she's a big ewe, isn't she? She could have taken that. It's a pity they didn't foster that with a little triplet onto her, because that really needs a mum. We've got a triplet across there, a Dutch. Oh my goodness. My gimbal has just packed up. I think the battery's gone on my gimbal. Right, so that's a thing of the past. Off it comes. Right, so I'm now gimballess. That's what I've been using. So it's a good thing, isn't it? But I think the battery's just failed on it. So, yeah, that's now going to have to be recharged. Anyway, I've had a good innings from it this morning, so I'm now onto handheld. Come on. Let's have a look at you, girls. Let's have a look at you. Come on. Come on. Come on. So Morgan is filling buckets up. And we will we'll just have a wander down to the white bowl, I think. And it's nice now that the my gimbal's packed up. Yeah, battery's gone. Yeah. It's. I'm pretty sure it's the battery. It just keeled over and died. Yeah. Wash my boots. If you see Colesy, Charlotte, he's a bit hungover.
Is it?
He went round Barnsley on Saturday.
Oh, still suffering.
And it's now taken him 2 days to get over it.
Oh no.
With all his old mining colleagues. So, yeah. So, right, so the sun is starting to peep through. It's now bright. But it's wet. You know, this is what keeps happening. You have a couple of good days, the ground starts to dry out, and then it gets a thorough wetting again, which is where we're at, unfortunately. But anyway, it can't be helped. Elaine is blowing up with a leaf blower. I promised Dick and Colesy a chipper, so we need to go and start looking into that. I just want to show you the supper club menu. Maybe have a quick scout around the shop. It's just nice to showcase other areas of the business and the work that other areas do. And go from there. It's just obviously people like to look at the animals, and we like to look at the animals, but as a site we only function well with all all aspects of the business doing well. You know, not least the cleaning team. You know, I think they're the absolute unsung heroes of the whole place. You know, they tidy up the mess that the rest of us make. So we're very grateful to them. I'll leave my gimbal there. That's talking about Nigel earlier. That drawing is in tribute to Nigel. White beard. Hiya, Helen, you alright? I'm alright, thanks. Well, the walk from the car park will not affect you, will it? No. You're used to longer distances than that. Yeah. Yeah. All right, nice. Yeah. Right, I'll just show you these. Springtime on the farm. Coming soon. Well, it's actually April the 15th, and they're the twin calves that Lady had. Gift vouchers. 10 farm passes if you're looking for a super economic way to visit the farm. If you buy 10 or there's a 20 option for even less, then that's something that hopefully you'll get great value from. Bluey is coming to Canol Farm on June the 8th and 9th, and that's what we're on at the moment. Lambs at Canol Farm, 23rd of March to the 14th of April. So yeah, David's down here with his JCB now, so we're now doing hot sandwiches in the farm shop every day. New menu design. Right, shall I put the Wi-Fi on? Just bear with me 1 second. Supper Club. Right, now whether this is this week's menu or not, but this is a taste of what it does. So it's goat cheese, balsamic onion tart, crispy feta rolls with rocket salad, that's definitely on. Duck spring roll, sticky miso bourbon pork ribs, hoisin pulled chicken bao bun, crispy white baked prawn cocktail, and then confit lamb shoulder, slow cooked ox cheek, lamb kofta burger, that's stunning. Miso and soy glazed cabbage with pak choy, chili and ginger stir fry noodles, that sounds interesting. And fish and chips, sirloin steak, pan fried sea bream, honey roast duck breast. So, and I think the gist of it is 2 courses for 25, 3 courses for £28, and the puddings treacle tart with clotted cream, white chocolate creme brulee with shortbread biscuit and fresh raspberries, chocolate brownie, and apple cinnamon sponge cake with creme anglaise. So that's the gist of it. Every Friday night. Morning. And then this is the inside. We had 100 in last Friday, and it went really well. Sharon runs the show on a Friday night, and then the whole place is adorned with family, mostly photos of my dad, and yeah, and it's a nice space. Sounds lovely, looks yummy, says Sharon. 2,200 people still watching. We'll just have a right quick look in the dog cafe. If you've got a 4-legged friend, you've no need to leave them outside. Bring them in. They are welcome. And you see, look at that lot. So, and to get this full of people and dogs, and it certainly makes for a lively, vibrant atmosphere. Same food as the White Bull next door, and all these tables they've come from. Ellie's found them on Etsy and Facebook, and all these bigger tables, and it just means that if you've got a bigger family, you can sit them all together without reconfiguring the furniture and all that stuff. So, and a few dog treats. There's all the cakes and and stuff. 2 coffee machines, and yeah, it's a place that's running really smoothly. It's got its own little washroom there. Have a shared kitchen, and hard at work. And we'll just nip across to the farm shop now. If we go really fast, we might stay on the Wi-Fi. There goes Dave, shifting a load of stuff. There he goes. And David's job is just basically moving materials from A to B. A lot of his job is moving materials from A to B with the loaded. Right, we're back in the room. Hi Laura. That's Oliver. That's Dick's son, who is a skilled and experienced member of the team in the farm shop. There's Nigel there, and then we've got all these products, fruit and vegetables, and obviously we've had a busy weekend. Morning. And a restocking, so it's all. And then there's the rest of the shop there. There's Sophie's Domain up at the top. Eggs. That's kind of cute. Nellie's got one of them. That's getting washed. And then another shift starts. Morning. Sausage and bacon sandwiches available from the off. Croissants are cooling. There are bread cakes available. There are pies and scones. There's all sorts being made and going to be made, and plans afoot. Hot roast pork sandwiches $5.95. Morning, Michelle. Not bad. Can't hear you, says Sandy. Awake. Right, so there we go for another day, folks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed it. We've had triumph and disaster. We've apparently lost a lamb, but we've gained a goat. You know, that we might not have had. So yeah, we're hopefully the weather will start to improve, and I suppose it's still only early April, but there just seems to be a yearning for better weather, doesn't there? And hopefully I better quit now while I'm anything like ahead. So thanks for watching. We'll be back again tomorrow with an update of further happenings from Cannonall Farm. If anything significant happens in the meantime, please keep your notifications turned on, and we will be back at you with another live broadcast. So from Farmer Rob at Cannonall Farm, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and we will absolutely see you all again soon. So cheerio from me, and a big bye-bye.